as always, halftime of the Saints-Seahawks matchup on Monday Night Football. The Saints grabbing a touchdown here right before the half. I'm on Seattle in this game. I gave them out with the points. I think they've been thoroughly outplayed in this game. They just got the one play. There's been some bad penalties here too, both ways. I hate when the officials, kind of take over the game, and I think the officials. It's kind of like a boxing referee. The best ones are the ones that you don't really know are there. It's like once in a while, just to keep order. But when they become, these taunting penalties, all this other stuff, there has to be a better system than this. I think maybe a fine, like a warning and a fine, instead of these penalties that actually affect the game. I don't know. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I would say that would be a better way to do it. Hit the players in their wallet.
Well, we have the Saints -3 here for the second half, and the Seahawks are +3, +170 on the money line. The total set at 20.5. We've got the Saints at 10.5 and the Seahawks at 7.5. So a lot of people looking at basically what I'm looking at. The Seahawks had the one big play, and that has been primarily the bulk of the offense. But I think the officiating gets in the way of these things. It really does. Someone said, "Where is everyone? Is no one here? I can't see."
No, we've got over 200 people already watching.
Okay, so yeah I showed 300 because we're on everything. So
okay.
Yeah, I didn't give out DK Metcalf as the first touchdown, but I did say in our props that a DK Metcalf anytime touchdown was on our Pick Dogs props, right? +160. Yeah. So
those props are money makers.
Such money that the betting tools, absolutely crazy. God, it's like I'm on the Seahawks. I don't want to bet against my initial bet. I don't want to hedge out, but I certainly don't feel good about it either. So that's a problem. I think the best bet, unfortunately, is the Saints team total over 10.5.
I like the Saints team total over 10.5. I also like the over for the Seahawks. I really do think they come out and get over 7.5. I think both these teams score more in the second.
All right, I'll go with that. I'll go with the Seahawks over 7.5. I think I could see 10 for them.
Yeah.
But the 10.5 for the Saints, I think I'm in trouble on my Seahawks bet, to be honest with you. It just feels like it. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I was doing editing while I was watching the game, so I wasn't 100% dialed in. But it's the way it works sometimes. But normally I still can get a good handle on it. But this one, what I saw was a lot of mucking around, a lot of sloppy play, and we saw some issues there on the Seahawks that I don't know if they're going to go away or not.
I agree with you, but I also think we've seen a lot out of these Seahawks. I like what I've seen out of Geno Smith. He's been able to make some of the big plays. The gaps that his offensive line have allowed him to run through has been incredible. And I think he's playing for his life, wanting a starting role somewhere next season. So I think we're going to see another good half out of Geno Smith. I was impressed with him in the first.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing, though, is that teams, they're able to game plan for him now. It's not like the first time that we saw him. So just a little bit different, perspective on it. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's kind of tough. Someone texting me. That's my nephews.
Yeah, I'm going to ride both those team totals over. The over 7.5 for the Seahawks and over 10.5 for the Saints.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take both those overs as well. I think on the side, just because I'm already there, I'll take the Seahawks on the money line. I don't love it, but I'm doing it because I'm already on the thing. So it's like I'm not recommending it to other people, but I'm going to be transparent and say that I'm betting it. But I think I like both team totals over for the second half, even though I like the under for the game. Chris found a book where they let him bet after the game has started and after the prop has already hit. Because when I do the videos before the game, I always say, put your prediction. There's a thing that comes across and says, put your prediction in the comments. So he didn't do that. So he found a book that lets him bet after the game has started. So if you could just let us know what book lets you do that, lets you bet the prop after it's already hit, that would be awesome. We'd really appreciate it. Because I tell you what, the picks that I get to bet after the game is over, I always win. 100% of the time. I have a sign right here that says I win 100% of the games I get to bet after the game is over. I never understand that. It's not Ruffalo. It's some guy in the comments named Chris. I don't know. It's like we're happy when people win, but it would be nice to tell us what your picks are. I said that DK Metcalf anytime touchdown. I think it was during the VIP show. I used the Pick Dogs betting tools. It was one of the top props for it. It was only plus 160. My pick for first touchdown was Alex Collins. Didn't happen for me.
You know what? I'm going to ride the Seattle Seahawks on the money line for that second half. I think they pull it out, plus 164.
I'm not saying that he's lying. I don't care if he's lying or not. I'm just saying that what good does it do us? After the bet is already cashed, when he had plenty of opportunities. I mean, we do about 100. We do. Joe and I did 5 shows today or something. He had plenty of opportunities to put it there. Plus the video of the game where it says, "Put your pick in the comments." It comes right across the screen. So if you don't do that, then you lose the right to brag about your winner that you picked, as far as I'm concerned. Also, the Facebook group. Yeah, I'm going to stick with someone saying Seahawks, no way. That always means that I should bet them. Just like last night when they hated our 49 or our Colts picks. So I am actually now on Spite Alone. Aside from betting it because I was doing it. Now I'm going to do it on Spite Alone as well. I think Spite is always a good foundation for bets and in everything that you do in life. So both the overs and the Seahawks for me.
I didn't originally take a side in this one. I wanted to wait till the second half. I really do like the Seahawks in the second half, and I do like those team totals over. I rode with the over for the full game, so we've got a ways to go, but I'm hoping it still gets there.
Are you taking the Seahawks with the points here in the second half? Or
no, I'm taking them straight on the money line.
Me too. Me too. I'm getting plus 170 on mine.
Love it.
Rod's reverse puck line hit. I don't know what that was, what game that was. I lost Joe somehow on here.
I'm here.
We'll bring her back. There she is. Okay. I don't know. What was Rod's reverse puck line? I have no idea. Yeah.
I'm not sure which one he had it was, I think he hit the Columbus Blue Jackets.
I don't love the second half under here.
Jackets.
I don't love the second half under at all. No. I don't like the over. I don't like the under. I like the team totals though, both over. So I think that would put me over. Anyway.
We have a 10.5 and a 7.5. It's just under. That hits 18 game total in the second half of 20.5.
So it took my Seahawks bet. It did not take my team total bets. So I need to go back and bet those. Yeah, I'm on the I'd see another pick for the Saints. And to me, every time I see somebody picking, the other side, it just makes me feel better about betting the other way. It's kind of like I've told the story a million times, like when I'm in line at a sports book and I hear people betting the other team, and confidently, then I always feel that my bet on the other side is always a lot better. So Seahawks plus 175 here for the second half. Still 10.5. But the 10.5 over on the Saints is now minus 125. Both these were even money before when I bet them. Well, when I tried to bet them. Now they won't let me do it. Let's see what we got. I'm not betting big on these, just 250. on each.
Yeah.
And then I did $250 on the money line. I'd bet just $500 on the game. I did not love this, game, but I bet the money line on the game. So, anyways.
Yeah, I'm just begging them to get that over, and I think they will, and I think we're going to get both of these team totals over. Seeing a little bit of movement on them.
Yeah, I have the time difference here, and it's always it always kind of messes me up on some of these other games and sports, especially when I have a night like this where it's like I'm editing, and I'm watching the game and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
The pick is both of the team totals over. I personally bet on the Seahawks on the money line for the second half. It's not something that I'm saying is it's not one of our picks. It's just I did bet it. I guilty. Yeah. You guys know it doesn't take much.
And I like it too.
I'm sorry.
I like what I've seen out of the Seahawks team.
Yeah. I mean, I've got issues. I understand. I'm good with it. I'm comfortable with who I am. Just don't touch my stuff. You don't need to look at this. It's like, Rod, it's like, you don't need to look at this.
I like it.
This is not something you should be concerned about. But, yeah, we got NBA Finals, and I think I did not do well in those. I didn't love the NBA tonight. I didn't give out any premium NBA. The Hawks, the one that I did like, did cover. That I gave out, I think, on the premium show.
Yeah, at a premium play in the Bucks, they did get that cover.
Accountability. Yep, we're all about accountability.
Yeah. I got a nice plus money dog on the Buffalo Sabres. I don't know why the books had them as a dog against the Tampa Bay Lightning. I guess because public loves Tampa Bay. I don't know what it is. They came out and won that 5-1.
Wasn't that a Mitchie Puck's puck line as well?
Yeah, you took it on puck line as well. Yep. It was plus 150 on the money line.
Nice. What happened in that Toronto game? That was another one that we really
liked. The Hurricanes came and blew them out.
Yeah.
That was they were only small favorite. Yeah, minus 115.
Easy money on that one.
Absolutely. An easy over for the Washington Capitals, Ottawa Senators. That game was over into the second. It was, as soon as we hit the second, it went over. It was a 5-7 ending in that one. Capitals got the win. So some great hockey games tonight.
The Florida game was a super obvious one. And they were such a strong favorite. You couldn't even bet against it. It was it was so obvious.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah. We loved Carolina puck line against Toronto. That one was just so easy.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll will make adjustments here. And also the Seahawks are kind of this, reckless, helter-skelter team, and that's just their style of game. It doesn't look pretty, DK Metcalf, 1 catch, 84 yards and a touchdown. He's only had 1 target. And that just means he's been covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Bittler taking Toronto was he's going to have to own that himself. I'm not allowed to beat him up about it. Or else he's going to have to get a job at Sears.
Yeah, and then we did we did get a nice win with the Columbus Blue Jackets as well, beating the Dallas Stars. They got a really good win in that one, 4-1 as well. And they were an underdog in that situation.
Joe was fired at Sears, so what year was? When was this? When did this happen? Like a long time ago.
I was a teenager.
So like a high school job.
Yeah.
So Joe was fired by Sears in high school, and Bittler. So there could still be that job opening there for him.
Yeah, people heard it.
You can put that on his resume.
I'm never gonna live that down. But then I was talking to a friend who has a wife from New Zealand, and she uses the same expression. So I it might be a down under thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's so we could still hit these team total overs and still catch the under on the game. That's how bad this one is. Here come the Saints with the second half kickoff, barreling it out to the 33-yard line. But anyways, we appreciate all of you guys that tune in for these halftime shows. We won't see you again for halftime. Well, we'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our live show. We'll see you at halftime on Thursday. We got a gem. We've got the Packers against the Cardinals. I'm not sure who's playing and who's not playing. There's a couple COVID things going on in that game. So be sure to check all the odds, listen into the shows, and do it all your due diligence. Use our betting tools on both of our websites to find out all about the injuries, who's playing, who's not playing, because that line is now at 6. That Cardinals line. It opened at 3.5. There are some big injuries in that one for the Packers at wide receiver. So could be Devontae Adams, who's out indefinitely now. Is listed as now out for this one. So be on the lookout. Anyways, have a great night, everyone. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Aloha. Make it a great night. And all right, 3rd and short. Should we stay on and see if they convert this 3rd down?
Sure. Let's do it.
Edmonton money line. They were underdogs. I didn't even think they were playing tonight.
No, Edmonton didn't play tonight.
Nope, they didn't. Yeah, we know that he's out, but I thought that he had a chance to double test negative before the game.
I thought so. Yeah, I want to thank everyone who comes on and says hi in the chat and everything. I appreciate all of you.
Seahawks the Saints do not get the first down. So we will see what happens. Good night, everyone. We appreciate you. Love doing these halftime shows. And Joe and I will be tomorrow also for a college football preview show. We don't have too many of those left, so enjoy them while they're here. We got less than a month's worth of college football previews. Of course, we'll have our bowl preview show as well. So
it's going to be fun.
Of course, it's going to be fun. Plus, we'll have college basketball. We're going to have more shows than hours in the day. We'll have 26 hours of programming in a 24-hour day. Somehow we'll be able to do it. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.